Well, I was planning to make a video today, give you a little tour of ringworm of the property, and I just got back from driving across the country helping a family member move California to Michigan. Just got back up here and I've got a car full of stuff, you know, my cooler and guitar and you name it, and I was just about to pull the four-wheeler over to the car so I could load my stuff, leave the trailer down here by the main road. This is where we park and then bring everything up in the four-wheeler, and the four-wheeler won't start. And I know what it is. It's a bad choke cable. It's rusted, stuck, and I haven't needed it all summer. So I mean, this is just part of the game, you know, as to it's not like living in a suburb or something. It is a challenge to get stuff in and out of here, but I mean, that's the fun of it too. And I think the important thing is not to rush too much or feel like everything's a big inconvenience when it doesn't go exactly like you want it. It's part of the game. So luckily I got a toolbox and a few tools down here at my car, so I'm gonna take the four-wheeler apart and see if I can get it running. I gotta take the gas tank all the way out, all the trim panels off. It's gonna take a while. At least it's not raining today. Could maybe just leave it like this. I got a lot more storage space in here now. What a pain in the butt. Let's hope that works. Instead of surviving ringworm, this channel should be called Fixing Old Mechanical Crap in the Woods Without Proper Tools. It's sort of never ending. It'll be nice, another pair of hands. Pair? Do hands come in pairs? Set. Group? Another group of hands. Now, a more confident man would put all this back together and then start it, but I am not he. Check that out. There is no ringworm without this machine, so I'm glad that worked. That was only about maybe 30 minutes with improper tools, so that's good. Back in business. Put it back together. I know a lot of you guys have seen a bunch of the building projects. I mean, I guess that's what most of the videos are, just my strange building projects in the forest out here, but you don't really have an idea of what the whole thing looks like together, so I thought I'd do this quick video. So when I started out here, when Tito and I started out here, was, I don't know, it was in February. It's cold. It's northern Michigan. The only thing that was here is woods and a really old four-wheeler two-track going out to the property. So everything you see here is improvements on the land. Really coming along, civilizing this place like no one's business. So I'm gonna get all my stuff out of my car, throw it in the trailer here, drive the four-wheeler up, dump all my stuff, get rid of the trailer, and then I'll come back down and gotta run out and get some groceries and some ice, and we'll pick it up there and I'll show you around. Since the temperature dropped so much, I'm going for winter sleeping bags already, which makes me very happy. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Ryan, you just peed on the tire of your own car while eating a handful of candy corn pumpkins. You don't seem classy enough to have a luggage like that. Whatever. So here we have the lean-to, which you've seen in videos. There's my tent platform back there. This is a half a project. Got started when it was really cold and we needed extra space. We're going to make a workshop out of this. And now it's just kind of a sun shelter. I'm sure we'll get back to it when it gets cold. Got one of our big fire pits back here we usually use for just for burning. You can just see Tito's house back there. And the milling area. So we drag our logs in here with the four-wheeler usually and drop them in a pile. And this is our lumber pile. After we mill it, it gets stacked here. And the new picnic table I just finished last week. Splitting area over here for wood piles. This is where my dad's gonna build a mini cabin. So he's got that lined out. Kitchen area. Drinking, and that's filtered drinking water and dishes water. Other fire pit we usually hang out around. And the hot sauce cooler. Here's our pantry. And you all know the lean-to, which is, during the summer it's just been more of a storage area than anything. Just a dumping ground for stuff, keep tools and bikes and whatnot in here, but we haven't used the wood stove in many a month. This is my home. Tent platform that I built one of the videos. And back here we have a shower, which you've also seen in the videos. And the hot tub, very important, but also which hasn't been used in quite a while. As soon as Sarah and I set it up, it got really warm. It's been in the 80s most days, so that's been sitting unused. The water tower here, the hose that feeds the shower over there. And if we continue down this trail here, it'll go all the way out to where we collect water out here for the water tower, for the shower, for the hot tub and everything. That's where our little drainage is back there. And this one just goes to, we've put a lot of walking and four-wheeler trails in all over the property. These amazing mushrooms everywhere. Everywhere you look, there are mushrooms. These have all been eaten up pretty well by the slugs. Back past the shower here, we've got the original fire pit. The first time we ever came out here, my dad, my brother, Taryn and I just found a random spot on the property and made a fire. That's right back here. Now it's storage for the snowmobiles, plow for the four-wheeler. And I guess if I do a little bushwhack in here, this is not the trail, but here's where Tito lives when he's up here. He's not here much anymore. He went back to work after everything reopened from COVID, so he might be here one day every couple weeks. That's about it. So I am all baloney up here most of the time. Well, not most of the time. Sarah comes up a bit. My dad comes up a bit. My brother's been up here a couple times. And Tito shows up every now and then. And this down here is the shooting range. which you've also seen in a recent video. Keep ammo and shooting supplies here, and shoot down here into the hillside. And this is a new place I'm working, new project, which will be in a video someday. Oh, and look at that. I'm not sure this has made it into a video yet. Thanks to my dad's help, we do have a small four-wheel drive tractor out here. Probably shouldn't be showing you this because it will be in a video down the line, but back here we call this Sherwood Forest. Just such a cool chunk of forest without any undergrowth. Love it down here, and the bugs aren't too bad. And I decided too many hours, you know, during the day that it's just sweltering hot. You can't hardly work. You can't get out of the sun. So I wanted to build a gazebo or a screened-in porch or whatever you call it. For now, it's just going to be a deck. So I was working on this yesterday. Today I probably won't do it because it's going to be way too hot again. But this is going to be basically decked over with milled boards, and then eventually have a roof on it, a 2-pitch roof, and just screen all the way around. So this is a relatively long ways from camp where everything else is, which is what I like about it. I like a place to like get away, come here, bring a book, bring the computer or something, and get away from everything that feels like work. Although for the time being it is an awful lot of work, always. And the first day I started this, it rained about every hour, and I got so sick of packing stuff up and driving it back up, trying to keep it dry. So this is just where I'm parking tools when I come down to work on this thing. Great spot back here though. Man, I love it. Really quiet. 360-degree view of the forest. It's wondrous. Are you lost yet? Bet you are. It's a lot of twists and turns. This is we're heading back out the way we just came. There's the tractor over there. And we made a couple new camp spots for people when they come and set up their tents. This is one of them back in the forest. As you can see, the ground, there's no level ground here at all. Just nothing big enough for a tent. So we had some gravel brought in and dumped in the driveway out there by the car, and we've been using the tractor and that trailer behind the four-wheeler to bring gravel in a little at a time, and leveled out that campsite there. You can see some of the gravel on the roads here too. Just filling these giant holes like this. I believe this 2-track here is, I think it's 100 years old anyway. Said it was one of the oldest, quote, roads in the whole county. So it's been hammered. It's got, you know, some of these ruts were like 1.5 feet deep, which is not that easy for a little bitty four-wheeler. So we've been slowly filling all this stuff in. And we'll take the hidden trail here out to my personal favorite spot on the property. This is the guitar center, which I cleared this little field and stuck it out here just to have a place to play guitar. Surrounded all the way by forest with pretty much no noise out here or anything. No distractions, so try to come out here at least once a day and play guitar for half an hour or so. It gets me away from camp where there's always something going on, or I feel like I should be doing something or building something or answering emails or messages or whatever. So this is a great place to come and play.